been rough out there. It's been a little crazy, hasn't it? Up and down, but check it out. People are missing what's going on. AVAX ecosystem tokens and the whole AVAX ecosystem is blowing up. And this is setting up for AVAX to have an epic run. Nobody's paying attention to it. Everyone's looking at Sol and they're seeing all the outflows to ETH and all these other chains and all these other things. But you're missing the signals. You're missing what happens. This happened in the last bull run also, by the way. Last bull run, there were signals that money was flowing into certain chains and certain, I would say, ecosystems. And the people that understood this made tons of money. Look at this. This is Wink. This is on AVAX. It went literally from nothing to 150 million. And right now it's about 100 million. While you were out here suffering, people on AVAX were eating. Okay. And all you got to do is look at all the AVAX tokens, what's going on, all the major ones. Look at Arena. Arena during this time period has exploded. I mean, it has gone up. It was around $5 million not that long ago, and now it's at $18 million market cap. Okay, and Arena, I think, can even go more. Arena is looking bullish as hell. I got a little bit of it, not much, few $100 because I was using it on this other project called Cass to buy marketing on. But Arena, it just leveling up. It levels down here. It leveled up from 5 million to 10 million and from 10 million to 20 million. It's leveling up because it's an actual DeFi project. It is probably the best social project on all of crypto. It's basically a crypto social project. It's probably the best one, and it's only worth $20 million. So to think that this doesn't go to 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, 100 million, you're only fooling yourself. And where is it built? It's built on AVAX. And if you go to Arena and you go to the website, it's an actual app that works, actual website, and I'm actually on it. You guys can follow me. You can buy my ticket. It's a whole system. And this is what you want to see out of a chain. Great development of projects like this. So again, everybody's getting nuked out here on Solana land, and AVAX is killing it. But AVAX price hasn't moved. We're going to get to AVAX in a second. And then what else? Look at this. Look, this happened last night. I was just chilling last night. Somebody hit me up. Cash was only worth about $25,000, $26,000. Went to $200,000 almost. It's crazy. Now it's around $97,000. I was looking at Cash down here. It's on AVAX again. It works with Arena. And it's cheap because it works with Arena. So if Arena is going to do good, and there's going to be a lot of marketing on Arena, then Cash, which is like the AdWords of Arena, you could say, or a Twitter platform or whatever ads platform, is going to do good. So it only makes sense. And some people, and they had a big space on Arena, and Arena gets like literally hundreds, if not thousands of people every time they do a space. It's unbelievable how many people are on Arena. And look what they did. Literally, they took this thing from nothing, $26,000, almost $200,000. Right now, it's hovering around $100,000. It could waver a little bit up and down, and then it could explode depending on how good Arena does. And Arena, I think, is going to do well. So you got to understand. And all this is built on AVAX. Now, let's go to Juicy, which is like the OnlyFans of crypto. Look at this, guys. I was in it down here. I sold it too soon, obviously. I think I sold it around here. And then it did all this crazy stuff. And then look, it went all the way at one point. I think this was about 18 million market cap, and now it's sitting around 7 million. I think I sold it around 2 million. I mean, again, built on AVAX. While people were sleeping, while people were getting rugged on Libra and all these other crappy coins on Solana and all these meme coins, real utility is and was being built on AVAX. All these projects have real utility and they're all doing well. So when I see an ecosystem that has real utility and it's building it, and it's been building it for months and months and months on end, and when I see this kind of activity, what is going to happen to the AVAX token? So that's what we're going to go to in a second, but I'm going to show you my favorite one. I don't own any more of it. Kingshit. Remember Kingshit went to $2,000, guys? Remember? Yeah, I remember. So what is going on here? So I'm going to bring up, oh, there we go, Kingshit. It had a reawakening. It had a resurrection. Remember it went to 2,000? It's crazy times. I should have bought more. I mean, it was like down to like $40. I thought it was over. And this is the thing with crypto. A lot of times you think something's over. You think it's over. You're crying. You're like, oh, you know what? It's over with. It's just done. Screw it. I'm going to take the hit. I'm going to lose my money and get out of it. I didn't sell it this low, but I sold it around the $89 mark. But I was kind of free riding because I had sold some at the top. And then it does this crazy shit. I mean, it is crazy. Look at this. This is insanity. And it's holding. Again, the ecosystem, and this is utility. Again, it's being built correctly. Everything on AVAX is being built by people who love the system, love the chains, and AVAX now has a potential, in my opinion, to be one of the top chains. You're kind of starting to see it. AVAX has been kind of wavering the past year compared to like a lot of these other tokens, of course. But where could we see it go? That's really the thing. And it's only sitting around, what, $25? It's really not very much. But let's just take a look. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is on BeamSwap. All right, it doesn't make a difference. But it was as low as $23. Me personally, I think AVAX, this is a great setup. This is a great consolidation right down here. If you're holding on to AVAX, I definitely think we're going back into the 40s and 50s and 60s. But I think this time we're going to go way beyond it, because the stuff that's been built on AVAX this time around, guys, is absolutely spectacular. Juicy, Wink, Cast, Arena, Kingshit. This is all some of the newer stuff that's been made, okay? All the stuff that's coming out, not even newer. I mean, this is stuff that's been made in the last like 6 months. Arena's even older, but the newer stuff coming has even more utility, even more real world assets, even more access into, I mean, you could say some of these projects could even be like listed on the stock market. You don't think Arena or Cast is like an advertising system. It could go anywhere. It could be used on any system if they keep expanding it, for example, putting it on Twitter, putting it on different things. These are major projects with major developers. This is what you want to see. I don't think AVAX is going to be sitting here for long. I think this is probably very close to the bottom of AVAX. This $23 mark, 25, I think is cheap. I actually bought some yesterday, bought more. I'm adding to my AVAX bags. I think realistically, AVAX goes well over $100 in this next bull run. I think it's going to be one of the tokens that is going to be leading the way in a lot of these DeFi and real world utility projects, not necessarily memes. Memes, guys, on Solana, I don't know. I mean, you can't ever say they're dead, but they're struggling. And Solana's kind of gone down as a chain because of it. AVAX is the anti-Solana because look at what I just showed you. Look at these great utility projects. Now, there are some good utility projects coming on Solana, like LFG, Let's Fucking Grow. There are stuff like that is coming out. And I'll put a link to LFG down here for you guys to go check it out on their Discord and everything. So those projects, like we saw, the other ones I showed you the other day, can go to 50, 100 million, 200 million on Solana. If Solana starts bringing real DeFi projects, it could explode. So anyway, this is what I got for you guys. Do not sleep on AVAX. AVAX is going to go. And also LFG is on Arena. And also, they're going to be raising money on Arena, and they're going to also let you stake your Arena and your juicy tokens and all these things. They're working out partnerships. So they're working with all the different ecosystems. So that's why LFG has the potential to be absolutely monstrous, huge project, because it's not chain dependent. It's not just dependent on Sol or Arena, or AVAX. It's everything. So that's the kind of projects I'm looking for. Real world utility projects. And that's what's coming, and that's what I'm excited about. Anyway, guys, best of luck. We'll see what happens. Take care.